Hello.
Hey, Mario. What's news?
Not too much. Working.
Good. Let's get rolling. It's late.
Yeah. It's 9:01. Harold. You tired, Harold?
Oh, it's a long time. A lot of words.
I can hear you, Harold. No sound. Now, bye, Harold. Oh. Oh, Ernie's calling. Yes. Hello? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello? Yes? Okay, yes, Susie called. We'll wait. Okay, bye. It's gonna be in 2 minutes. That means probably 5:10. Hi, Walter.
Hello, gentlemen. Good evening.
Good
It's
evening.
it's
Harold, can we hear you now?
Harold, what happened? You lost your voice?
Put your volume up.
Kenny,
Hey,
how
Walter.
how are you? You on been on a little ride for the last few days.
Me? I've been around.
Harold, you're using an iPad?
I'm not talking
Oh.
about the ride on the bicycle. I'm talking about the ride on the stock market.
Oh, that's been a ride. Duck and cover.
Oh, yeah. Okay, where's our fearless leader? He's not here because I'm
He's
tired.
driving at full speed. He'll be in 2 minutes, he said. He told me that 5 minutes ago.
All right.
I told Johnny that we are recording it, but I'm sure that he will not be present because it's going to be 3 o'clock in the morning for him. He says, don't worry, I'm going to Moshe's film.
Yeah, I know. Moshe is making a siyum on the side, but he's making a siyum on the whole shas.
On the whole shas?
Yeah, he learned it in the last 18 months. He went through the whole of shas.
Wow.
A grace Talmud Chuchem.
That's
I
okay.
am tired, guys. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Why?
I don't know why. I just do.
Tomorrow. You have golf tomorrow?
I have tefillah tomorrow at 6:15, you know.
Harold, you back?
Oh,
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
you can hear
I
me?
heard,
Yeah, we
yes.
can hear you, Harold.
Mazel tov.
It must be because you're too far.
No, it's I was on another program that used my camera and my was using the Microsoft as another one. And when I go on that, I come back to Zoom. It doesn't work. I have to go all the way out and start over again.
Oh,
Harold,
It doesn't share the speaker.
Harold must be
What?
nice and warm over there today.
It was 85 today. It was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice. It
but
was 80
here
degrees.
was
I think it was 80 degrees
82.
here in LA. It was warm.
That still is nice. Yeah.
It was today was the day that the sun was the closest to the earth in I don't know how many years, you know that? Where we are.
Yeah?
Yeah, there was something that if you look up, there was something about
Did
the
you
sun,
touch it?
something about the sun being closest to the earth today.
Did you touch it?
I tried to.
Touch it at night. It's not so hot.
I didn't want to get my finger burned, so yeah, you want to call the fearless leader again?
He's on his way, Walter. What do you want? I don't want him to have an accident.
That guy has boundless energy.
Yeah.
You're recording all of this, you know. I hope you know that.
Yeah. I am. What's drinks the Walter?
A cup of tea. Okay,
Aye.
I'll have to make an overseas call while I'm waiting.
Harold, remember the other day I was saying there was hearing voices?
Yeah. What was it?
Well, last night when we shut off the Zoom, all of a sudden there's another shear again. So then I realized that one of the apps, this is an Apple computer, one of the apps was apparently on, but it's the one that music, but it was a shear. Why? First I thought this guy's got my meeting number and my password or something. But it's one of the guys in New York, I think. Michigan.
What's the guy's name at all?
Your voice, your sound is not perfect, eh?
I know something's wrong here. How about now?
It sounds like you're typing.
Really? You're clicking?
Yes.
Yep. Here we go.
Hi, Ernie.
Hi, everybody.
How's your mother doing?
Much better.
Ernie, how are you?
Much
Good.
better. Thank God. Much
Good.
better.
How's your mother?
Much better. Thank God.
She coming home for Shabbos?
I hope so. I don't know yet. We might know tomorrow. Okay, we're on
What
lot.
happened to Harold?
What was that?
His sound wasn't it wasn't good, so he's gonna try logging again.
Okay.
Okay, Lamed Amid Aleph, 30. Here's Harold.
Yeah.
Amr Rabbi Amri Ukmi Hudikam Ukmi Hasam. If we're learning, if Tetzaveh is the Parsha, and then you learn Kisisa, people are not going to know where that it's the same which is Parsha Shkolim, and it might be just a continuation of the next Parsha, because after Titzav is Kisisa. El Amar Abaya Karu Shitza Me'ata Titzava Ad Vasita. They lay in 6 aliyahs in Titzava. L'chad Tani V'kar Mechitisa Ad Vasita. First they lay in Ata Titzava all the way through, including the Kisisa Parsha. Then they repeat it as the Haftorah. Meisvei. Chalios Parsha Smuchala. If Parsha Shkolim ends up near Kisisa, whether before or after, you read it and repeat it. So Bishmal Abaya Nicha, that's how Abaya learned. It's not good for Abaya either. Fine. If it comes out Titzave, which is before Kisisa, then it'll work. So how does it work after Kisisa? Vayakel. Elamai is a cholamim koiflo b'shabbosos, means you read the same parsha twice in the intervening weeks. So chalios bechisisa atzma. What happens if the parsha shkolim falls on kisisa? So Amrav Yitzchak Nafcha Korishisa min vasita ad vayakel. They would read Parshas Kisisa from Ve'asita till the end of Kisisa, and then they would circle back and read from the beginning of Kisisa, as these Parshas Shkolim. V'chad kor mechisisa v'asisa. Maskif labai hashtami l'mafreo dekori. But that's leaning backwards. Elam Rabaya koru shitzad vayakel. You read 6 aliyahs Parshas Kisisa to vayakel. V'chad tani v'kor mechisisa ad v'asisa. Then the maftir, you read Parshas Kisisa. And Tani Kavasi the Bayachalios Bechizisa Atzma Koinos of a Koitanosa. You read Kisisa and you repeat it. The Haftarah, you repeat Kisisa, the first Parsha. Chalios B'Socha Shabbos. We said that if Rosh Chodesh Adar falls on Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday, so you read Parsha Shkolim the week before, Magdim L'Mishavas Sha'avra. Itmar. Rosh Chodesh Adar Chalios Berev Shabbos. Let's say Rosh Chodesh Adar is on Friday. Rav Amar Magdimim. You're Magdim to the previous Shabbos. Shmuel Amar Machmin, you lay into the next day. Rav Amar Magdimim Dim Kain Batshelu Yom Shulchanos. Because if we said that the money changers only work until the 15th of Adar, if now you're going to push Parsha Shkolim to Beis Adar, then they're not going to be able to work until the 3rd of Adar. They're only going to be work for 12 days. So it makes more sense to be Magdim. Ushmul ber Machrin. Why? So first of all, either way, the Shulchanos stop on the 15th of Adar. The Shulchanos they don't start working until Sunday anyways. They wouldn't start working on Friday. Hilkach Machrin. So Shmuel says it doesn't make a difference, nafkamina. So come in here in Mishnah to prove one side or the other. Chalios b'Socha Shabbos, if Rosh Chodesh Adar falls during the week, Magdimim l'Shavar, you lane the Shabbos before Parsha Shkolim, umafsikin l'Shabbos achas, and then the next Shabbos is a break. And my lav afilu berev Shabbos, when it says b'Socha Shabbos includes Friday, so of course there's no b'Socha Shabbos dafka, meaning Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but not Friday. In the 4 Parsha cycle, what's the first Shabbos? If the Shabbos prior to when Rosh Chodesh falls, afilu be'erev Shabbos. And my love, afilu be'erev Shabbos, dumid soicha. Erev Shabbos is going to be like in the middle. Mas soicha, if it's Wednesday, Magdim. My first Shabbos, Magdim. So the Gemara says, Amar Shmuel ba. It just says Shechal Rosh Chodesh ba, meaning when Rosh Chodesh falls on Shabbos, not in the Tocha Shabbos. Chein Talmidei Shmuel ba. So the Gemara says Kitanoi. This issue is Machlokes Tanoi. Misargin l'Shabbosos. you skip a Shabbos, the Rabbi Yehuda, Hanasi, which means he holds like Rav that you are magdim the Parsha Shkolm to the previous Shabbos, then there's a break the next Shabbos, and then you have Parsha Zoch. You don't skip. It's 4 Shabbosim in a row. And so therefore, if Rosh Chodesh Adar falls on a Friday, you push it off until Shabbos. That's only if it's on Friday. Well, Shabbos, Wednesday or Thursday, Magdim V'Korban Shabbos Shavrar, Av Bishu Shvat, even though it's Shvat. The halacha is Chal Rosh Chodesh Adar Pesach Yimos HaShavua, Filu Be'erev Shabbos, Magdimim Likro Parsha Shkalim B'Shabbos HaKoidma. You always read the Parsha Shkalim the Shabbos before. And therefore, if Purim falls even on a Friday, you read Parsha Sachar, the Parshas before. We paskin like Rav. Then the Gemara says, Bashniya Zachar. The second Parsha, or the second Shabbos of Adar, you read Parsha Zachar, Itmar. Purim Shechal Yos Berev Shabbos. Purim Yudalad Adar is Friday. Rav Amar Magdimim Parsha Zachar. You read Parsha Zachar always before Purim. Therefore, you got to be Magdimit to the previous Shabbos. Shmuel Amar Ma'achrim. How do you like that? Shmuel says that if Purim is Friday, you read Parsha Zachar Shabbos. Rav Amar Magdimim Ki Echad Eloi Tigdam Asil Zechira. I mean, it doesn't make sense to do the actions of Purim prior to the remembrance. You do Zechira before the Asiyah. Shmuel Amar Ma'achrim. Because since there are walled cities that will do Purim on Shabbos, the Parsha Zochar and the Asiyah of the Purim holiday is the same time. It's not B'Shniya Zochar. The second Shabbos is Parsha Zochar. V'haki mikla reishacha b'Shabbos. Now, if Rosh Chodesh Adar is Shabbos, Mikla Purim be'erev Shabbos. Purim is going to fall out on Friday. Uktani b'Shniya Zachar. So it says very clearly the second Shabbos is Zachar. So this goes like Rav that we're Magdim. On Rav Papa, my Shniya Shniya Lavsaka. Doesn't mean the second Shabbos. It means the second after the break. So no proof from there. Toshma. Ezer Shabbos Shniya. What is called the second Shabbos? We are Magdim Parsha Zochar to the previous Shabbos when Purim falls within that week. Vafilu be'erev Shabbos. My love erev Shabbos domi d'soicha. And therefore we're comparing Friday to Wednesday and Thursday. Ma toicha magdimim. Wednesday and Thursday it's clear that you're Magdim. Af erev Shabbos magdimim. Omer Shmuel ba. No. Kol shechab Purim ba, not b'socha. Ba b'Shabbos is v'chein tana v'Yishmael ba. Chalis b'Shabbos atzma. Omer Avun l'divra kol ein magdimim. If Purim, if it falls on Shabbos, everyone holds you're not magdim. Rav Nachman Amar Adayni machloikas. It's still a machloikas. Itmar nami. Aruch Yabarav Amar Rav Amar Rav Purim shechal yos b'Shabbos. Magdim v'kor b'Shabbos Shavra Zochar. That's how we paskin. If Purim falls on Shabbos, you always magdim Parsha Zochar to the previous week. Bashlishis Parshas Parah. Ton Rabbanon. Ezeu Shabbos Shlishis Kol Shesmuch LePurim Achreal. This Mandamar holds, we always read Parshas Parah the Shabbos after Purim. No, we always read Parshas Parah the Shabbos next to Rosh Chodesh Nisan. Although pligi, Hadik Rosh Chodesh Nisan b'Shabbos. Hadik leBemtza Shabbos depends. If Rosh Chodesh Nisan falls on Shabbos, then you read Parshas Parah the week before. Hadik leBemtza Shabbos. Then you read Parshas Parah next to Purim. The fourth Parsha is Parshas HaChodesh. Ton Rabbanon. Rosh Chodesh Adar Shechal Yos b'Shabbos. Korin Kisisa u'Maftirin B'Hoyada. Rosh Chodesh Adar, that's on Shabbos. We read Parshas Shkolim on that Shabbos, and we're Maftir B'Hoyada. Ve'ezeu is Shabbos Rishona. Kol Shechal Rosh Hashanah Adar Yos b'Socha Fila B'Erev Shabbos and then you're magdim the Shabbos before. Bashniya zochor maftirim pakadati. What do we mean? Vezoi Shabbos shniya. Kol shechal Purim yos besach v'ilber Shabbos. It's always the Shabbos before Purim, even when Purim is Friday. Bashlish is par aduma. Umaftirim v'zarakti aleichem. Vezoi Shabbos shlish is kol shesmuch lefurim achareh. It always is the Shabbos right after Purim. Revius HaChodesh Hazeh, Umaftirin Koam Hashem Elokim Arishon Bechad LaChodesh, Ve'ezoi Shabbos Revius Kol Shechol Rosh Chodesh Nisan Lios B'Soch Afilu B'Erev Shabbos. If Rosh Chodesh falls during the week, even Friday, you always read it the week before. And B'Chamishis, in the fifth week, Choyzer L'Kesidron, you go back to regular laning. Now, what kind of regular laning? The regular laning or the regular haftorah laning? L'seder Mai. Rabbi Yomer, L'seder Parshas. You go back to reading the regular Parshas. Rabbi Yomer, L'seder Haftorah S'choizer. Since each one of those Shabbos had a different haftorah, we go back to the regular Seder of haftorahs. Amar Abaya, Kavosed Ravami Mistavra. Ravami about L'seder Parshas makes more sense. This not. Lakol Mafsikin. For all of these holidays, we don't do the normal laning. Rosh Chodesh, L'Chanukah, L'Purim, Latinos, L'Mamodos, Yom Kippur. So Bishop Mandamar L'Seder Parshas S'choizer. That now I understand the Mandamar who says we go back to laning the regular parsha of the week because Hainu Di'itka Parsha B'Chol. There is laning even if these holidays fell on Monday and Thursday. There's laning Monday and Thursday, so that replaces the regular laning. And the Mandamar L'Seder Haftarah S'choizer Haftarah B'Chol Miyika. If Rosh Chodesh or any of these days were Monday and Thursday, there's no Haftarah B'Chol. The Idich, the other Mandam are, no, Hakadis V'Hakadisa. Each one is said independently. The ones that have Haftarah, we mean we go back to the regular Seder Haftarahs. And the one that have laning during the week, where there's no Haftarah, there we go back to the regular Parshios. Now, Uvitanios Lamali Hafsaka. Why is there any Hafsaka cloud by the Tainus? Likri Mitzafra Binyonadiyot. Let's lane in the morning. What you're supposed to lane, if it's the parsha of the week. Uvemincha lane Vayichal. Bitanisa, so you don't have to have any Hafsaka. The silent Ravuna Dam Ravuna Mitzafra Kinufya. Echi Abdinon. In the morning, you got to gather. So there's already tshuva in the morning. So therefore, you don't have time to read the Torah. Amar Abai, what do you mean? Why not? I'll tell you why. In the morning, they're occupied with dealing with problems that the city is having. The city needs investigation. If there were any aveira that was being done in the city, that the reason why they had the tzara. Now in the afternoon, the first quarter of the afternoon, you lane and you have haftorah. The second quarter of the afternoon, you daven. This is from Nehemiah. Why don't we daven first and then lay? Lo sakata, that doesn't make sense. To me gathered anybody who was shaking in front of Hashem. Al mola goyla. And I sit quietly from the mincha until nightfall. So the gathering is in the morning and the tefillah is at night. Mishnah. We read Parshas Emor. That's the Parshas of the Moadim. Batseres, what do we lay in Shiva Shavuos? We also lay from Parshas Emor. Rosh Hashanah b'chodesh hashvi b'echad l'chodesh. That's also in Parshas Emor. B'Yom Kippur Machrei Mos. B'Yom Tov Harishon Shel Chag Kohen b'Parsha Moed Shabbatos Kohanim. We read Parsha Semor. V'Shar Kol Yemos Achag b'Korbanos Achag. The other Chol Hamoed days we read the various Korbanos, the Korbanei Musaf. Chanukah b'Nisim we read the Parsha of the Nisim when they erected the Mishkan. B'Purim we read Vayavo Amalek. B'Rosh Chadoshim u'Rosh Chodshechem. B'Mamodos b'Maisa Bracious. B'Taniyas Brachos u'Klolos the Toichacha in the Chukosai. A Mafsikin b'Klolos. When we read the Toichacha, you don't call up two aliyahs. One man gets the whole Klolos. Ela echad kores kula. Asheri v'chamishi b'Shabbos mincha korin kesidron. Monday, Thursday, Shabbos mincha, you read the parsha of the week. Vein oil lahem and acheshben. You lane where you left off the previous Shabbos. And because you maybe laned from Chanukah or Purim or something, doesn't interfere in that. You always read B'Inyan Shel Yom if it falls on Sheni v'Chamishi regarding the Yontif. Shneimar Vaydaber Moshe Modeh Shalom Bnei Yisrael. And Mitzvosim Shikorin Kol Echad V'Echad Bizmano. The parsha that relates with that moed has to be read in its time. Okay, tomorrow we're going to learn